Forest Hill Church is a diverse family of faith. Each individual in our family has a unique life story and faith journey. Some of our stories impart wisdom, teach lessons, or provide encouragement for others. We know with certainty, however, that sharing our personal stories enables us to connect with one another on a deeper level. Meet Sandy Schultz and hear her story of involvement with Forest Hill Church.
Hello, I'm Sandra Murray Schultz, Sandy, and I've been a member of Forest Hill Church for 50 plus years. The first question is, how did you find your way to Forest Hill Church? I grew up in a very small town in Ohio and attended the Bloomingdale Methodist Church. I had a wonderful childhood, but we were rather provincial and our world was small. Parochial, you might say. On arriving in Cleveland in 1960, at the age of almost 18, I studied and worked, and eventually met and married a man who had grown up at Forest Hill Church. I started attending with Walter, and the world seemed to open up to me. At Forest Hill Church, I learned about social responsibility and about being part of the human family. Thought-provoking sermons and excellent education, adult education over the years, along with seeing the work of the church in the community and beyond, expanded my insight into understanding of God's world and our role as stewards and as ambassadors. The second question I considered was, how do you see the world differently, and what moment was most profound? I believe that Forest Hill Church contributed to my faith maturity. I benefited from wonderful fellowship at the Women's Association and Circle, and I even became a circle leader at one point. Margie Stauffer was a beautiful person and a wonderful role model for me. Contrary to my inclination to be a follower, I took a great leap of faith and became an elder and a deacon, as well as serving on a number of boards over the years. They're now called ministries. Significant, I think, was my early participation in the peacemaking task force of the Board of Church and Society. At that time, our main concern was the nuclear threat between the two superpowers and nuclear proliferation, something that 40 years later seems to have raised its ugly head. Action in the company of others helped me to calm some of my fears, and I let my voice be heard to my senators, my representative, and my president. And believe me, I did write countless letters, and that was with snail mail. Group Bible studies and faith leader program, being a Stephen minister, all added strength and meaning to my own faith, and frequently borrowing from the church library. Perhaps what was most profound for me was being ordained as an elder and a deacon. It was indeed a deeply felt moment. It's a great honor to participate in the work and life of the church. Having lived in Cleveland Heights for 50 plus years, I feel I've grown in my appreciation and understanding of diversity and all that it brings to society and to the common good. I have no doubt that Forest Hill Church helped me along that path, as I believe it has for my family. Our 3 girls were baptized, confirmed, and married here at Forest Hill. They have elected to live in the Heights and raise their families here and avail them of public school education. I say, what better way to experience a good slice of humanity and learn to feel comfortable in your world? I think Forest Hill Church provided them as well with a good foundation. So, I humbly pay tribute to Forest Hill Church and all who make up my family, my church family, present and past. Thanks be to God for bringing me here. I trust through God's grace and guidance that we will continue our leadership role in the community through our outreach, our community involvement, our ecumenical participation, our inclusive celebration of all people, our continuance of teaching as a teaching institution, and contribute to the beloved community that is the family of God.
This video was created by the Forest Hill Church Stewardship Ministry.